Hey, I've been supposed to make this video for quite some time, but now I thought finally it's the perfect time for it. Just as a context, I've been a student of Autumn for a little over 3 years now, and on the day, year and a half ago, I left everything, I sold everything back home, and I set out to go to the world and travel and see and experience as much as possible. And I wanted to share a little bit of my experiences doing that while also being on this path of unraveling. And basically, my trip started from Thailand, where I ran out of money in the first 4 months. Long story short, and basically, I had a moment that I fully surrendered to life, to God, to the universe, whatever you want to call it. And ever since that moment, I've been so profoundly, beautifully taken care of, always. From Thailand, I ended up uh, going to the Philippines. Money suddenly came when I needed it, and there I had a lot of life lessons, especially regarding women and sexuality and all these things. And then and other many lessons kind of throughout the journey. And then I came to Australia. I came with $60 in my pocket, but nevertheless, always was looked after, taken care of. I also met James through this server, and that was a very beautiful experience. And and because I set out to experience and travel and see as much as possible, I didn't actually know what I was asking for. So that I ended up that I never had the money was the best thing that ever could have happened to me. And then slowly from there, I was suddenly introduced to hitchhiking, and I kind of just got camping gear that I am even right now. And through hitchhiking and just going wherever the wind blows, wherever I feel like going, has been so teachful. I've lived in hippie communities with people, older people, and like everything, and always having a new classroom wherever I go, and seeing this kind of after the kind of perfection that all these steps have had to have happened in my life for all these things to open has been just so wonderful. And now a little over 7,000 hitchhiked kilometers later, I it seems that a dream that popped up in the middle of this travel is living on a sailboat is just suddenly about to happen. And it's so unbelievable to see how truly and profoundly loved we are when we just go where our heart tells us to actually go, no matter what it looks like on paper, but to just do it and not fall into fear. Don't get me wrong, I've had many difficult situations, many difficult experiences, but now looking back at them, they've always been there to teach me something rather than to fucking annoy me or try to destroy me. But it's always been just perfect and so beautiful. And now a year and a half later, I'm in that position that I can fully trust that no matter what I do, no matter where I go, no matter what my bank account says, I can go and I will be okay. And I don't have to worry about these things. It's so profoundly freeing and liberating to know that, well, that we are free to do whatever. And and that freedom necessarily ask what our bank account does or says. Although, yeah, money helps with things, but in my form of I want to travel and see the world and experience as much as possible, that has been the case. So I think the bottom line is, if you have some inspirations, aspirations, some things that you really want to do, just start walking. Just start walking, and the road opens. Like this sailboat dream of mine has been on surface for a little over half a year now, and now all of a sudden I'm camping in a beach. Came to here to just find a peaceful place to kind of relax, and I meet this beautiful French girl, and she lives in a boat, and yeah. So just go. Just do what you want to do. Don't get too stuck into I'm healing part, because that happens also. That's also part of this, and it happens no matter where you are. So might as well use the time when you're healing to also do the things that you really want to do and experience. But it's so unbelievable. It's so beautiful. And for me personally, praying has been very helpful when things have been difficult and dark and not knowing what happened. But I find deep peace in that, and just giving away the sticks to someone, to life, to God, and to see that it actually is the reality that we live. So incredible, so beautiful. Yeah, do what your heart says. You're fine, and you'll heal, and it all goes perfectly. Trust me, I tried. I went that route and it worked. So much better than I could have ever even dreamed of. So yeah, thank you for listening to my rambling.